Hello everyone, my name is Fatih. I am the host of Forget Not Your Past Table Talk. First, I would like to thank God for this wonderful day and also thank God for a wonderful woman here with me, a wonderful woman, beauty from outside and inside. She's a singer, a songwriter. She has performed with Céline Dion and also with Whitney Houston. I'm privileged to have her with me here to talk with her. I want to know more about her. I want to say thank you so much, the one and only Sister Nubya.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
First, I would like you to introduce yourself to me and for everyone who will be watching this video to know more about you, how you started your journey and now you are here.
Well, how long do we have? It's a long story, but I'll try and make it quite short. I was born in Basel and raised in Basel and spent most of my life there. When I was a baby, my parents moved to Nigeria for 2 years, and then we came back when I was 2.5. I went to school, I studied piano and took singing lessons, and I always loved music. It's been a big thing in my family. And after my, how do you call it, baccalaureate, matura, I went to New York, I studied jazz music. I came back, started studying economics, and during my studies, I was always performing in bands. And all of a sudden, people started requesting for me to come and sing for them and started asking me if they could pay me for it. And then I had to decide, will I make this my job now or finish my university? And things went so well that I decided I'll go with my heart and I go with music, and it's how do you say, it's a decision I have never regretted. I've released 6 albums so far, and I have a great band with whom I enjoy standing on stage, and standing on stage was what makes me happiest, because that's when I can connect with my musicians and connect with the audience, and that's what I do is all about connection, about making people feel good and give them good thoughts, give them a good energy. And the most beautiful thing somebody can tell me is, you know, I came to your concert and I was kind of tired and had to drag myself here, and now I'm coming out and I have energy and positive thoughts, and that's why I do everything I do. Yes.
So how did you come so far that you are able to meet Céline Dion and then meet also Whitney?
Well, I've met them and a lot of other people, and I was really lucky. Or sometimes I don't know if it's luck or some things are meant to be. I have no idea, because Whitney Houston was a big idol for me when I was a teenager, because to me she was really an icon that everybody adored. And there was somebody in magazines who had my color and my type of hair, somebody I could identify with, and somebody everybody said was so beautiful. And I was used to people telling me, oh, your lips are so big and your nose is so broad. You know, they used to, I was teased or mobbed in my teen years, and and your hair is so strange and whatnot. And then Whitney Houston came, and everybody was, oh, she's so beautiful, and it was like, wow, yeah, she's like me. And I have a best friend. She's also she's half Senegalese, half Swiss. And it was the same for her. There was somebody who we could identify with. So how did I meet her? It was, how do you say, the opening act wasn't able to perform for whatever reason, I have no idea. And they called me a day before the concert and asked me if I would be willing to open up for her. And of course I was willing.
Of course.
So, yeah, and Céline Dion, I was performing in her choir once when she was in 𝐌𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿. Yeah, and I was fortunate enough to really, you know, perform with a lot of great artists that are very known, and that's always interesting. But what fulfills me the most is actually really writing my own music and singing my own songs and pouring my heart and soul and thoughts into my music. And yeah, and that's why I'm still very, very happy with what I do. Yeah.
Wow, that's good. Looking your story, I know that you paused for 13 years, and then now you are coming back.
Yes.
Why did you pause?
I didn't pause. I just didn't release an album. But during that time, I was touring, I was playing, I was just not releasing new music. And the reason why I wasn't releasing new music was I had I had a really clear idea about what I wanted, and was looking for a great team to bring that to life. But in the meantime, I was doing tours. I did 2 Christmas tours. With Michael von der Heijden and Christina Jacka, we wrote a music theater play together. We performed it. I was in a show called Soul Divas. I was touring with 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿, so I was always busy, always performing a lot, and doing my own concerts, of course. And then I met Alan Glass, the producer and songwriter I wrote almost all the songs of my current album with. I met him through another musical friend and somebody who I had written with, and he made vocal arrangements for my album of 2011, and he told me, I think Alan is the guy you need to meet. You guys would hit it off instantly musically. And I was like, let me go and see Alan. He lived in London at that time, and I was going to London, so I called him and said, listen, I'm going to be in London for a few days. Can I come over for a cup of tea? He was like, sure. So I went over, he played his music, I played my music, we talked about it, and I knew that's it. He's the one. And he said, listen, why don't you go home, check your calendar, let's see when we can come together, when you can come back to London, let's just write and do some songs. I did. We started writing, and it just went like this, and writing and producing with him and his partner, 𝐌𝐞𝐿𝐿𝐿 von der Heijden, is really, it's like a breeze.
I mean, the connection was
there. It's just like you get to get everything so easy. We write easily, we record easily, we understand each other, and they're fantastic human beings and musicians. Yeah. So
I love it. I love the story, and I have seen that you say I have listened to a lot of music from you, and then I pick one. It's the one I want, because you talk about how the music give energy.
Yes.
And you have seen that people say that they come to your concert and like they feel like they are down, and after the concert they say, I have the energy.
Yes.
Indeed, it's true that music give energy.
Yes.
So I have seen that you wrote something, Get There.
Yes.
And everybody want to get somewhere.
Exactly.
Okay? So
exactly.
the Get There, I love all the music. Okay?
Yes.
Really, but get there, and I know that it's not easy when you want to get something.
True.
So I want you to talk a little bit about Get There.
Yes, yes, it's exactly that kind of song where I was thinking we're all chasing something, and I wasn't thinking about material things. I was thinking about we want to evolve, we want to get better, we want to grow. And sometimes you fall back into old patterns and you feel like, I'm nowhere. But no, it's all a work in progress. And that's what the song is about, that don't give up. There are setbacks, or there are moments where you think, oh no, yeah. I put in so much work, but it doesn't help. And yeah, and that's what it's about. And yeah. Yeah, I'm really glad you picked it because it's a message that I think we all can relate to. From the beginning to the end of our lives.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And that's so comforting. Nobody, even if they're 90, is like perfectly happy. There's always something to work on. Yes, yes.
In your music career, okay, because you travel a lot, okay, is there some struggling that you say, oh, I want to get this one, I want to have contact with this person. How will I get there?
Well, I do have ideas or visions or wishes for some things, and I think it's a good thing. It always depends on what feeling is behind it. I think it's never a good idea to be, like being pushy or saying, I want this, I need this to be happy. I think we all should have goals, but the way to wherever that may be is super important as well. And yeah, I always have visions. I had the vision, oh, I want to stand on stage in Atlantis Club. That's a club in Basel. So I did. And then one day I was like, I want to stand in Hallenstadion. I did. So there are many things, or I want to sing with that person or that. And many things have become true. And so I never stopped dreaming, and I never stopped dreaming big. And to me, that's the most important thing. Somebody once said, if you shoot for the moon, you might land among the stars.
That's right.
And that's how I see it. Sometimes you have to like shoot for something that seems
straight.
way too far, but you land somewhere. Yeah.
What you are trying to say is like everyone should have a dream.
Yes.
And pursue with your dream.
Absolutely, 100%.
Definitely you will get there.
You will maybe not get there, but get somewhere that's really good as well. Or you may get there, you never know.
Yeah, that's right.
But if you don't try, you'll never find out.
You will never know. Okay, can you tell us a little bit about, like I saw something that you write about time when you get to Africa to stay, and then sometimes you are waiting for people, and then you notice that when they say 2, they are coming at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
How did you deal with it? And I know that you normally go to African a lot.
Yes.
Because you know that it's also your second home.
Yes.
So how do you deal with such things?
Well, the thing is, I never go that long, and I really feel like doing that, like staying there for 2 months, 3 months to really, get into it. So the thing is, I go maybe for 1 week or 2 weeks max, and then I'm in my Swiss mode, and I come, and I really have to kind of like switch my mind.
Yeah.
But thank God I have my family, and I always ask them. So. The invitation says 2 o'clock. When should I come? And they will be like, you can come at 4 or 4:30. That's they will tell me everything because they know me and they're super sweet. And so I ask them everything, and then I'm kind of starting to navigate and get the point and get how things work. And I think that's the beauty of traveling, to be able to go to different places. And for me, it's a big privilege to have a family. In 2 places in the world.
That's right.
And 2 families that are here for me.
That's right.
And so it's very nice to me to be there. But yeah, I have to every time I have to get used to how does this work? How does that work?
That's right. That's
yes,
right. That's nice. And you talk about something like before you were such small. It's like you don't know where your color belongs. It's like whether you are black.
Yes.
Or you are white.
Yes.
So as you say before, like you used to like a kind of, not bully, but
people
talking different kinds of things about you. How did you deal with? Because they have a lot of young people, girls and boys also have the same color like you.
Yeah.
Maybe also facing that challenge. What do you tell them? I mean, how did you come out and become who you are today?
Yeah. It was a different time, I must say. When I was small, there were almost no African people in Switzerland, and now it's it's nothing special,
Yeah.
which is great,
Yeah.
which is beautiful. And same thing was in Nigeria. You know, I came to Nigeria and people used to say, "You're white. Where are you from?" And in Switzerland, they'd be, "You're black. Where are you from?" And my dad's wife, she's also she has a European father and an Cameroonian mother, and she could relate to that. And now, you know, I'm at a point where I am who I am, and I belong to two places, and that's how I switched my mindset. It took some time. As a teenager, it was, you know, as a teenager, you just want to belong. You want to be like the same like your friends, and I just wasn't. And yeah, but there was a point where I started to love and embrace that I have two beautiful worlds that I come out of, and anything I can say is where everybody's so special, and yeah, and I think that's also a trend is the wrong word, how do you say, but a mindset that we start to embrace people how they are and how they feel, and I think that's super important.
So did you ever think when you were small to become, it was like being a singer was your dream, or because people were just calling you to come and perform with us, but it was your dream, or it just happened?
When I was small, that was my dream because I wasn't singing. I started singing when I was 17.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just loved singing, and I didn't really think of a career as a singer. And I didn't, how do you say, I didn't think I had the means to do it.
Okay.
So I wasn't even thinking about it. And when things started rolling, I had to decide which road do I take. Yeah, I was really trying to go within myself and not listen to my fear of the future, because when you study economics, that's yeah, a more steady road. I was really trying to listen to my heart, not trying, I did. And I'm very happy I did.
That's good. So now if someone is dreaming like you,
Yes.
okay, steady and want to be a singer or to be any other thing,
Yeah.
okay, and what do you tell the person to do? I mean, there are sometimes, you know, like you say, get there.
Yeah.
They want to get something from here, but they think, maybe this one will be better, because nowadays they have a different choices that
Yes.
the children have to make.
Yeah.
And sometimes they don't listen to their heart, or they just jump one, and it's like they don't know what they should do. What do you advise to them?
One thing is listening to your heart. That's step one. Step two is, are you willing to put up with everything that comes with the choice you make? And then every choice has its benefits and its costs. So, and being a musician is a great thing, but it comes with a lot of baggage. So a lot of things that you have to be able to do. Like, for example, you know, I tell people there are so many casting shows. You see young, amazing people. They are so talented. Why do you hear nothing from, I don't know, most of them, 95, 98%? Because it's not enough to be talented in this area. There's so much more to it, and you really have to be very resilient. You have to be a good networker. You have to cope with the business side of it, and that's the other thing. So one thing is, listen to your heart, what you love to do, because I think, we spend so much time with our job, years and years of our lives. It would be so important to find something that really fulfills us, where we can give all our energy into.
Back to the music, because I know that some, you people have to perform a lot, practice a lot.
Yes.
And you listen to maybe news or something like that people are burnt out.
Yes.
Have you ever been out before, or everything for you is okay. It's like because it's your dream, it's what you like.
Yeah.
So you have never finding it like tired, oh, I don't want to do it again.
Yeah.
Or you just always go ahead and do it.
Yeah, I never had anything like a burnout, and I feel like burnout is really something that happens mostly when people are powerless or in a powerless position. And luckily enough, I was always in a position where I could decide, where do I go, who do I work with, what do I do next. Even though it's very tough, I was never burnt out, that I was like burnout where you're not capable to move forward or backwards anymore. And you know, I think when we're mentally in a good place, we can be super stressed, and I have been super stressed, where you really, you perform, you travel, you don't sleep, you have to function. You have no time for yourself at times, and that's okay when you're in a good place mentally. But I can imagine maybe somebody in a company who's like, you know, who doesn't have the freedom to change things, might be in a position where they can't move anymore.
That's right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So right now in your life, okay, how far you want to go? I mean, where is you? Because you say you always dream bigger.
Yes.
So
yes.
how far you want to go? What is your plan
Oh,
now?
there's a lot of plans that I have, and you know, somebody said success without fulfillment is failure.
That's right.
So my definition of success has never to do with numbers, but I do have goals that I want to reach, and whenever I reach a goal, I make sure there's a next goal, and yeah, and it's always with something that really resonates with me and makes me happy. So I think the moment I stop having visions and goals is yeah.
It's not
I don't want to go there.
You always have something that you are
Yeah.
pursuing, and it is that like we have to pursue.
Exactly.
As far as we are alive,
exactly.
we have to run.
Exactly.
We
If
want
it's
to
our
get
job,
something, that's
yeah,
right.
if it's personal growth, if it's being there for other people, it
That's
doesn't
right.
matter. But we need something that a perspective, and something that we look forward to, and that we know we can give something. Yeah.
So when you are in Africa, okay, I saw that your clip, you was dancing with the children and something like that. Is this something that you does? Is it organization or?
I'm a, how do you say, ambassador of the Red Cross, the Swiss Red Cross.
Okay.
And I work with them. And when I was in Nigeria, yeah, once I was there, and twice we visited. Once we went to SOS Children's villages, and one time to a home with children with Down syndrome. Yes, and my family, they are very, how do you say, you know, very helpful. They're very, how do you say?
Helpful, yeah.
Yeah.
They have, yeah.
So sometimes they would take me to projects.
Okay.
Yeah, but my main focus is on working with the Red Cross.
Okay, so you work here at the Red
Actually,
Cross?
the Red Cross, they do a lot of things. They do a lot of things in Switzerland and abroad. And two times up till now, I went on trips with them to see, to go to projects. One time was Haiti, and one time we went to Lebanon, and they always have projects, and yeah, and us ambassadors, we help them to raise the awareness for those projects.
Okay, without further ado, I just want to say, can you tell us a little bit? You say, like you say, get there, okay? I want you to help people by telling them something, those who will be watching you, that how can they get something if they really want to get there? You know, there are a lot of struggle. The moment is a kind of a time of stress for everybody.
Yes.
Okay, so you get to know somebody, and then somebody will help you to know someone. But sometimes the waiting period,
Yeah.
if you need a message and the message is not coming,
Yes.
you see, how do you handle the things that you are still moving, still beautiful, still taking things easy, light
Yeah.
as the way you are now? How do you do that?
It's work, and I'm really dedicated to keeping that view of my life. And how I think in our world we don't have a lot of time, or we don't take a lot of time for reflection and for looking at where am I now, where do I want to go, what have I reached already, from where do I come? Because sometimes we're thriving so much we forget what we already have achieved and where we've come from. And
We are not enough grateful, right?
exactly.
That's right.
And being grateful to me is such an important issue. Even being grateful to ourselves
That's right.
for what we have done, and never stop growing. And you know, the more hectic the time, the more important it is to sometimes slow down, sit down and think and reflect. And that's what I'm trying to do. I started meditating 2 years ago, and that's been a game changer for me. I feel so more, how do you say, like cleaned up in my head.
Calm down, yeah.
It calms you down. You feel like in your head sometimes when everything's buzzing, it feels like you know you come to rest and you can think clearer. And I realized the more stressed I am, the more important it is to carve out those like 20 minutes or even 10 or 15 minutes to meditate. Or when instead of watching a movie now, I will just sit down and meditate for 45 or 60 minutes. And yeah.
To cool yourself down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm refreshed.
Then you are awake again.
It's like a shower for my brain.
That's, you see, that's very good. So those of us who don't meditate, you know, then we go through the prayer, right? That's good.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very, very happy. I don't want to take your time.
It's a
You
joy
have
to
been
meet you
so
and talk to
nice.
you.
I'm happy to talk to you. I want you to know that you are special.
Thank you.
Okay, the way
Thank
you
so
smile,
much.
the
Thank
way
you.
you have time for us. No, I believe it's not us. You'll be ready for everyone who really you listen to your heart to go with. I'm very, very happy to talk to you. It's a privilege to have you.
Thank you so much.
So God bless you. And
God
looking
bless
forward
you.
to do much with you.
Yes.
Take good
Thank
care.
you.
God
And
bless
I
you,
can
Sister
only give
Nubya.
it back. It's a very big privilege to meet you and your beautiful soul and aura.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank
so
you for
much.
having me here.
Thank you. And I also want to thank Brother Dominic and also Marco that they help us to be here today. I just want to let people know that if you have never been into Sign restaurant before, please try and make it. You can get everything that you want here. I want to get there. So through Dominic, I am here with my family and Marco as well. God bless you. We really appreciate it. And thank you so much.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So,